Hello everyone and welcome back to my Curaçao Caribbean Reef dive adventure. Today we are looking at footage from day 3 of my dives. This day includes more diving at Carmody Foundation. This was also the last day that we dived at Carmody, and we were practicing some more data collection techniques as well on this day. Now, we saw lots of barrel sponges like the one I have previously posted in the last video. There was a large one there. There's a princess parrotfish and some giant sea anemones. This day of diving was very relaxing, very interesting, as you will see as the video progresses. And as always, just make sure to comment down below any questions you might have about anything you see in these videos. If you would like me to stop and look at anything, make sure to comment a timestamp down below and describe what you're seeing, and I can potentially explain what it is that you are seeing in the video. As you'll see here, there is a very large tube sponge growing off of this pipe here. And soon you will see we are approaching another very large sponge here in a minute. It's another same species as before, a very large barrel sponge, which I proceeded to shove my GoPro down inside to see if I could spot any cute fish. Usually blennies will like to live inside the sponges. As you'll see here, there's a banded butterflyfish in this video. A more rare fish, but they were amazing when we saw them. Stoplight parrotfish females were everywhere as well. They're very brightly red on the bottom of their bodies, and they're beautiful to look at. As you can see here, I am very close to the reef. I did a couple just close-up footage of the benthic composition of this reef. As you can see, there's lots of algae, there's some coral colonies as well as some sea anemones and some small fish. There's some feather duster worms as well growing on some of the coral colonies. And there was a surprise at the end of this. There is a porcupine fish, a very large one, similar, probably the same exact one that I seen in the video before. We had named this porcupine fish, we named him Merle. We gave him a nickname. We just thought Merle was a good fit for this guy's name, but we enjoyed seeing him whenever we would see them. As you can see swimming across the screen, that blue fish was a Creole wrasse. I will also be making a guide to all of the fishes and the corals that I had seen while I was in Curaçao, and I will post that as well very soon so that you will know what kind of fish and corals you're seeing. Close on the screen here you can see an ocean surgeonfish getting a little close. Here again you can see two of them swimming together. Not sure if they were mates or if they were just simply happening to be in the same area at the same time. However, they were very friendly. They seemed pretty cool, so I decided to video them. As this day of diving went on, we approached an area that was just absolutely gorgeous, and I'll go more into that in a minute. As you see there was a very large gorgonian I passed over and did not even realize I was about to run into. Gorgonians are the plant-like, almost tree-like organisms that you'll see throughout the videos and along all the reefs around the Caribbean. Some areas have more of them, some areas have less. Carmody had quite a few, but it was not the area that had the most. As you'll see right here, here's a close-up of a French angelfish in the distance. And here is the area that I was in love with. This area here that we're about to approach is just absolutely beautiful. The coral species that is the yellow that you're seeing everywhere is called Madracis AURETENRA. I think I said that right. I'm not 100% sure, but they were everywhere in this area. It was beautiful. Mountains and mountains of this coral species. It made me feel really happy inside because this species of coral seems to be doing very well, at least for this area. There was quite a bit of it. Don't get me wrong, there was some coral rubble as well, but it looked like there was more living coral than dead coral in this area, which was very, very promising. There's also a very interesting looking gorgonian growing right there. It literally looks like a tree. Here we have a yellowhead wrasse swimming along. Pretty interesting fish, swims very cool. As you can see, this is a transect tape that you are seeing throughout these videos. These are 30-meter long tapes that we would roll out in order to do surveys and collect data. But this concludes my footage for day 3. I hope you all enjoyed.